Ivan, put our palm together. Do Twitter.
Oh wait, no. Namo fundamental teacher Sakyamuni Buddha. Namo fundamental teacher Sakyamuni Buddha. Namo fundamental teacher Sakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom with thus come one's true and actual meaning.
Good, thank you. Let's do 1 minute meditation. Everyone, keep your back straight, your neck straight while you are inhale and exhale to the nose. You count 1, inhale and exhale to the nose. You have to keep going. Oh my God. Okay. Last time we learned about the 7 property, right? Adrian, can you summarize the 7 property? What did that mean?
What are the 7 properties?
7 property, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, can you summarize what we learned from that?
T didn't receive the code.
Who did not receive? T? Oh. Okay, let me send to her. I don't know, sometimes we send out a group and she did not be able to receive it, I don't know. Okay, let me send to her, thank you. She can use the, okay. Yeah, every week it is different. No, they are not the same. Okay, thank you. Okay, now you can ask her to check it. Thank you, bro. Okay, I just sent it. Okay, go ahead, Agent.
All living things need the 6 elements, which are fire, earth, water, wind, space, and view. And for every living thing, you also have another one called Alaya consciousness.
No, which property it create the natural resource? We remember.
No.
Sophia, you understand the natural resource, right?
Resources that are natural?
We remember the table, periodic table of element. Yeah, you remember that? Vincent.
Yeah.
Do you know, you take chemistry already, right? Did you?
Yeah.
You know the periodic table of element?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I did one. Wow, I saw you many times. You guys still don't remember. Yeah. Periodic table of element. Vincent, can you tell me what is this table for?
It's like different elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
what does that represent?
atoms,
Hmm.
like hydrogen or like hydrogen.
How many are this element were on the table? You know the total?
No, not really.
I think it's let me see. If I remember correctly, 118, I think. Let's see the total element. 118. Wow, I have a good memory.
It's like
Okay, you know what does that mean? You know 118 element in here. Agent, do you know what does it mean?
It's all the elements we had discovered.
Yeah, all the element we have discovered. But that means all that we
No.
have in the universe?
No.
No, we found not maybe the one we discover and the one we do not know. The one we do not know is many. Does that make sense? It's many. But this is all we have. And Vincent, what do we use this table for in our life?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure. You learn about this. You are not sure why we use this table. Sophia.
Use it for like studying.
Oh, just study. Is it?
I don't know, learning about stuff.
Oh
No.
wait, I think we use the table to like memorize like how it's arranged, and then like there's like different sections for each element
You know what is the purpose of this table?
to organize the elements.
Justin.
Yeah.
You are the 10th grade, right? Okay, tell me, did you see this table?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you know what is the purpose of this table?
We use it to assert certain things around our world, and like when we see something, we can like decipher which element they're made out of, and like it and plus like it does organize, and you know we can read the information on the table.
Do you know, can you give me an example of the use that we need to use every day in our life?
Like salt, like salt, we use it every day, but we when we use the periodic table, we could decipher it, and it's like made out of like sodium and chloride.
Okay, good. The formula of the salt is sodium and chloride. What about water? H2O, right?
Yeah, hydrogen and oxygen, but parts of hydrogen.
Oh, this is very important. If either you know you not yet take this class, but in the future you do, if you want to go for the chemistry major, this is very important table. Why do we need to use this table? All the things we use in our life, right? From the food to the weapon, to the whatever we use in our life. For example, sugar, right? Sugar, chemical compound formula. What does that mean? It means that you see the sugar right here. They need 12 carbon. They need 22 hydrogen. They need 11 oxygen. So this is the formula. When they combine all these things together, it will create the sugar that we are using in our daily life. Okay. What about the laundry detergent? We are using the laundry detergent to wash our clothes, right? This is the formula that they have created to make that thing happen. Quickly, I just want to show you the importance of the table. So they need, this is the formula. This is very important. We need 18 carbon, we need 29 of hydrogen, we need sodium, we need 3 of oxygen, and 1 sulfate. This will create the laundry detergent for us. Okay, this is important. And all kind of food ingredient, right? We were the table can help to create all the detergent, all kind of food seasoning, right? They do have the formula, chemical formula to create each ingredient, food seasoning ingredient. Does it make sense so far? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about and remember, they do have the formula for chemical formula for maybe metal, all kind of metal, right? Maybe different type of metal, they do have a formula. Maybe formula for the steel. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. I just want to show you the important usage of this thing. Come on. I don't want that. Oh my goodness. So each one, they do have a formula, and also for the car tire, right? They do also have all kind of formula to create that thing. Even the table, right? The wooden table, you need to have the wooden, right? But the wood by itself will not be able to create a table. We need nail, right? Nail, we need tool. All those nail and tool, they create from this table. Okay. Therefore, but in order, so basically, this is what we call the natural resource. But so the 5 property will create this thing that we call earth. Earth, that means soil, right? Water, wind, fire. And we also need a space, that means the gas. These 5 property here will create all this thing here. And in order to transform all this thing here, we need the number 6. We call the view. It means the human knowledge. For example, if we want to have a table, that the table comes from where, even though we use the money to buy the table, but the table comes from the furniture company, right? They have created the table. But in order to create the table, they need all kind of material. That means wood, right? They need wood, they need wood. That means it comes from certified property, right? Include the human. If human want to plant certain wood, right? They have to trade it and make the what but would become available. And they also need the tool, such that hammer, all those things, right? Now, all this thing here, they will use the periodic table of elements to create those things, okay? And that means the company, right? That means the designer will use the knowledge, use her knowledge to create a different style of a table, of table. Okay. I'm also a carpenter, right? You hit her knowledge to create a table for the specific style, right? That means the desire from the designer. Okay, does that make sense so far? So the human knowledge will transform all the natural resource into our daily use. If we want to have a sugar, we want to have a salt, we want to have whatever we need to prepare for our food. So it not happen by itself. We have to use the knowledge and to create salt, sugar, or whatever. Okay, those things, all the natural resource will be transformed by the human knowledge. All the natural, okay, in order to have the thing that we use in our daily life, we need to use the human knowledge to transform the natural, hold on, the natural resource into the daily product. No, into product that we use in our daily life, such as sugar, salt, tool, table, car, whatever you name. So far, so good. Justin, Vincent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is so important. Once you understand this teaching, if later on, if you hear someone say that God is the creator, it creates everything, that is a nonsense. Because we are the one who created. That means all the things we have in our life, it comes from our mind. So the mind, the human mind, right? Human mind is the creator of all things, not God. Remember that. And in order to create the living being such as God, human, asura, animal, hungry ghost, hell, or even the Buddha, right? It comes from where? We pray the Buddha. We pray the saintly one, right? The Arhat. We pray the Pasika Buddha, or so whatsoever. We pray the Bodhisattva. It comes from what? Another property we call Alaya consciousness. This one is I show you guys already, right? Let me quickly go through that quickly here. Alaya consonant is a storehouse consonant. It store all our good and bad karma. It becomes the power of karma. It's a stream of consciousness. That means it's not an entity. Remember, when we say a stream of consciousness, it's just like the river. It constantly flows. It's not an entity. Remember that. And that means it's always change. That's why we call our mind is impermanent. Just keep in mind. So the person, when we die, right? We don't bring with us anything materially, but we do bring with us the Alaya consciousness. That is the last one leave our body. And it will bring the power of the karma. And one is a reborn, and that power of karma will create the physical body and the mental. That's why you see the mom, right? Not all mom give birth to the same baby. That means mom, sometimes mom give birth to the very perfect body, a baby. Some mom give birth to the baby is not perfect. That means birth defect. Sometimes you see the baby come out with very healthy. Sometimes you see the baby come out very unhealthy. Sometimes you see the baby come out with very beautiful, handsome, and somehow you see the baby come out with ugly. And sometimes you see the baby come out with healthy and unhealthy, and vice versa, all those things. What makes the difference among that? Individual karma. So the God as a creator is nonsense. It doesn't make sense for that. And remember, in the Buddhism, no law is superior than the law of karma. The law of karma is the most superior. If we pray good deed, we will enjoy our good result. If we pray the bad deed, we pay for it. You cannot run away from it. You cannot escape. You remember about Morgana, the death of Morgana, right? Sophia, you remember that?
Yes. I remember. So there were like these people that were trying to kill him, and every time he like used his powers to disappear, but every time the people would still come back and they wouldn't stop coming from him until they killed him. So he eventually accepted his fate and his karma.
So they try, how many times they try?
I don't remember.
Okay, they try 6 times, right? And each time Morgana, he make himself disappear. Because he the left hand side of the Buddha disciple, and he the foremost psychic power, right? And on the sixth time, after the sixth time, and you know what? He used his supernatural psychic power and look deep into it to see these people here, will they give up? And you know what? The more he looked deep into his mind, right? The more he know that they will not give up until they kill him. And he know that. After that, he know that. Then you know what? He want to look even deeper to see why is that the case. And you know what? When he looked deep into it, he know he pray a very, very bad karma in the past. What kind of karma did he pray, Kathleen? Helen, you remember?
Yeah.
What kind of karma did he pray?
Who?
Malagana?
Good karma.
Yeah, what karma did he pray in the past? That make him killed by the thief. He died very terrible. Agent, you know, you remember?
He killed his parents.
Yeah. In the past, in the many past life, he killed both his parents. Even though he the foremost psychic power, but he cannot use those power to escape from his bad karma. And that's why he had to accept it and been killed by those people terribly. And he died very terrible. So that what does that mean? It means that in Buddhism, the law of karma is superior, is the most superior. No other law can be on that law. That means it's very fair. If we do it, we pay for it. We cannot escape. So God as a creator, it don't make sense in here. Because God as a creator, it's not fair, right? Is that true? Agent?
Yeah.
Do you think God as a creator, is that give us the fair deal?
No.
I don't think so. Because everything controlled by the creator. That's crazy. Right? Okay. Anyway. So and I already go through all these things many times already. So today I quickly review and we will move on. We will move on. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let me move on. Okay. So the ignorance, that means whoever say that God as a creator, that represent the ignorant. Ignorant, it means it's not the same thing with the stupid. No. A lot of people are very intelligent, but they are still ignorant. Just like the Putin. Right? Ignorant, it means lacking of understanding the truth. The truth, it means equal to Buddha teaching. Buddha teaching equal to universal law. Okay? If the one who do not, okay, so when we understand the seven property, pray all things, right? This is called wisdom. That way, so they are two opposite views. I want to show you what is ignorant and what is wisdom. And the ignorant on the next one is the one who do not believe in the law of cause and effect, or if they only believe in the law of cause and effect only by two components, cause and effect, but they do not know about the third component is condition. This is also ignorant. For example, in Hindus, right? Hindu. You remember in Hindu, they have a caste system, right? Sophia, you remember that?
Yeah, they have they're like untouchables at the bottom, right?
They have 5 caste systems. The first one is the Brahman. That means the one who communicate with God. And they are the only one who have the right to do that. All the lower caste cannot do that. That's what they think. The second one is the warrior. The warrior, that means include the king, the royal, and the soldier, all those things. They belong to the second caste. The third one is, I think, the businessman, right? The fourth one is the servant. The fifth one is the one who carry the human waste, and the one who sweep the street, right? All those things. They call it outcast. That means they are not belong to the caste system. And what do they believe in the Hindu? The law of cause and effect, they have only 2 components. And most of other religion, they also believe like that too. The cause and the effect. And that means they believe that if anyone born into whatever the caste system, let's say that if we happen to born into the lower caste, we will stuck there for the rest of our life. We cannot move up. They don't allow us to move up. That means the society, they don't allow us to move up. They are very, what do you call, discrimination. And whatever we do, right? They say that will be the result of the next life. Is that true? Justin, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's true.
Is that true that if we born, let's say that if we born into one of the caste system in the lower case, that means to become the servant, the maid.
What?
You know the India, they have 5 caste system. Okay,
No.
okay, let me show you quickly. Okay. Hindu. Yeah. Actually, they believe that the first case is the Brahman. That means the rich, the teacher. That means the one who have the right to communicate with the God. And they believe that they are the one who born from the forehead of the Brahman. That means,
yeah, that's not fair.
that is the creator. This is the creator right here. The second one is the warrior and the ruler. They believe that they born from the arm of this trader. The third one is the former of trader, merchant. They are the one who believe that they born from the thigh of the trader. The fourth one is, that means the labor. They believe that they are the servant. They born from the bottom feet of the trader. And the fifth one is, this is our case, not belong to this case. Okay, they are the street sweeper or the human waste. They carry the human waste there. So, and you know what? You know why they create this case system? Because they want to control people. Because they are hungry for power. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. They are very hungry for power, and they want to control the people. And they believe that in Hindu, right? They believe that when if let's say that we born into the lower case, right? Let's say in this case, and we cannot be able to move up to the above case, we will stuck in this case for the rest of our life. Doesn't matter you do good or you whatever you do, you will not be able to move. Is that true, Justin?
No, it's not true.
If we born into the poor family, that means we stuck in the poor family for the rest of our life? No.
No.
That never. That no something like that.
You can
So
always move up.
yeah,
you can always move up.
yeah, we always move up, right? So, and that means they believe, because the law of cause and effect, they believe cause and effect. That means but in Buddhism, we believe not only the cause and effect, we also believe the condition, right? The law of cause and effect in Buddhism we have three components: cause, condition, and effect. Cause, that means something we already prayed in the past, and we cannot change, we cannot undo. It's already done. Condition is the thing that we are doing right now, and we, the one, can change it. The effect, that means the result. The result will depend on the combination of cause and condition together to give you the effect. Cause cannot create, cause by itself cannot create effect. Condition by itself cannot create the effect, but the combination of cause and condition will create the effect. For example, let's say that in the past, that person is very selfish, very, he did not do any giving to help the poor. And in this lifetime, he born in the poor family. It doesn't mean that this poor family, this poor kid will be stuck in there for the rest of his life. No. Actually, it's if he try his best to study, right? And the government will pay for the financial aid, right? In this country, they will give the free financial aid to the poor kid. And if that poor kid be able to try the best to pursue for education, and eventually he will become engineering or doctor or whatever. So that means the cause is something that he suffered in the past. He did not do any given. The condition is whatever he tried in this life, right, to pursue for the education, that is the condition. And also that also considered to be the cause of the future effect. Condition and also the cause of the future effect. And because he tried his best in the education to pursue for his education, so the bad cause plus with the good condition give him a good effect. Does that make sense to you, Justin?
Yes.
No, this is important. Let's say that the one who they do the charity work and they do the giving, he very generous in the past. He help out, he give out. And that's why in this life, he born into the rich family. But doesn't mean that this rich kid, right, always rich for the rest of his life. No. If he was spoiled by his family, and you know what? He only care about enjoying life. He doesn't care about school, right? Eventually he will drop out. He will be kicked out of school. And you know what? He ruined his own life. and he will become the homeless or even worthless, useless. So good cause doesn't mean that give us the good effect. It depends on the condition. That means he pray a very bad condition in this life. That means he enjoy his he enjoy in the wild, right? Very wild. And that's why good cause plus bad condition give him the bad effect. Does it make sense to you, Ivan? Ivan?
Oh, yes.
So, but in general, most of the cost, whatever the cost we do, it will bring to the result. If we pray the bad cost, usually we will get the bad result because that usually happen, right? But the only exception is if the one have the motivation to pray the good condition, that is the exception for that people. Okay. Okay, now we go back to here. Okay, so when we understand the law of cause and effect in Buddhism in the correct way, this gives us the wisdom. You know why? Because we know the law, then we dare not to pray the bad deed. We avoid all the bad deed, and we will do all the good deed. This is the wisdom. Even though they believe the law of cause and effect in just like the Hindu, right? You know what? They still not have wisdom. And you know what? In Hindu, what they do is, I just want, you know the Gang River, right? Okay, let me show you. Gang River Festival. Every year they do this. Even during the COVID year, right? They don't care about their life or other people's life. And you know what?
As far back as I can remember, I had questions. I'm Dexter McCoy, and I wondered why.
Millions of Hindus will be swimming in the Ganges this week for the annual Magh Mela festival, just as they have for years. But it's not a pleasant swim. The Ganges is one of the world's most polluted rivers. That isn't just a problem for swimmers. More than 500 million people depend on the Ganges as their main source of water. And despite a multi-billion-dollar cleanup initiative that India announced in 2014, the river hasn't gotten any safer for them.
We have come to see the beautiful Ganga here, to experience its warmth that is giving it to us.
Hey, are you there, God?
Yes.
Okay, you know what the in India, right? The religious people, they use the Gang River for what? Do you know why? Why they have the Gang River festival every year?
Because they believe like it, like it's like religious to like, I don't know, it's like blessed.
Okay. Sophia, what do you think? You know why they use this?
They think it's holy water.
Huh?
They think it's holy water.
Hey, one more time, one more time.
They think it's holy.
I'm not too sure what does that mean? What does that mean?
Like holy, like HOLY.
Oh, you mean the holy water?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what holy water means?
Like water free of like bad stuff.
Oh, okay. Let me explain to you guys. Thank you. Okay. This is what they believe. Okay, this is what they believe. That means in the year, right? For the whole, yes, Sophia.
They wash themselves in it because they think it'll clean their bad deeds, right?
Okay, that's right. That's right. That's what they think. That's what they they believe. So what they believe is for the entire year, right? They don't care about doing good deed. If they happen to pray a bad deed, right? Harm other people. All they do is every year they just go to the river, and the river water, that means they call holy water, help them to cleanse their sin, their bad karma. Hopefully they will wash all their bad karma away. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? Can they be able to clean their sin using that kind of water?
No.
Quyên, what do you think? Quyên. Justin, what do you think?
Yes.
What do you think? When the people pray a lot of bad karma, right? But they pray evil deed, right? And you know what? They wait until every year they have one they call the Gang River Festival. That means the holy water. Do you think that they can go to the holy water can help them to clean their sin?
No.
Think about this. Outside, right? Outside, if we have some kind of stand, right? On our shirt, do you think that you can be able to clean the shirt? It's not easy, right? But remember, those is the material. When we pray the bad karma, the bad deed, Vincent, where is that come from?
From you.
From our mind.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think the water can help us to clean our mind?
No.
Water only help us to clean our physical body, but not the mind. If they cannot be able to help us to clean our mind, then what is the meaning of clean the evil? Because evil comes from the mind. Even though we use the mouth to speak evil, right? Or even though we use the body to harm other people, but those things come from where? From the mind. The mind is the most important. Justin, you understand that, Justin?
Yes, I understand.
Therefore, no such thing called a holy water. Remember that. Those things we call nonsense. That is called ignorant. If we don't believe in the law of cause and effect, and we don't take care of our mind, then we just believe about the holy water can help us to clean our mind. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Just like Putin, right? He cares less. And maybe he said that I have killed so many people already. So what I can do is I can go to the holy water. They will clean me and clean all my karma. That's crazy. So this is ignorant. The law of cause and effect in Buddhism, there are three components. That's called wisdom. One, because we care our mind. Whenever we do, we have to think hardly to make sure that we don't pray bad deed. If we do, we will pay for it. So when we have that kind of thinking, we protect ourselves, we protect other people from getting harm. Okay, so The next one is, I just want to show you quickly on that. Okay, that's good. Greed and hatred, right? It's, remember from the Four Noble Truths, right? The Four Noble Truths, you will remember. Let's see. Adrian, help me. What are the Four Noble Truths?
The truth of suffering, the truth of cause of suffering, the truth of end of suffering, and the truth of the path leading to end of suffering.
What are the suffering do we have?
Ignorance, greed, and hatred.
Oh, how many suffering do we have?
10.
What are they?
There's 5 physical and there's 5 mental ones.
Okay, can you list me the physical one? Anyone help? What are the physical suffering? Yeah, go ahead. Sophie.
Being born, aging, sickness, and death.
Yeah, that's the first 4. That is the first. That is the 4 physical suffering. That's correct. Birth, right? You see that the baby when they come out, right? Do you see the baby smile? No. The first sound of the baby is crying. Why was that? The baby said that I am very suffering in the mother womb. Not the baby said. By the language of crying, we know. Aging, that means when we get old, right? We function slowly. We don't move quick. And when we move, it's very pain, right? And sickness and death. So what is the next 4? Mental. Hey.
Like the 4 mental suffering.
Yeah, mental suffering. What are the 4?
Hatred. Ignorance. Greed.
No, that is the mind. That is 3 poison of mind. But you remember the loved one depart from us? You remember that? Okay, Sophia, yeah?
I think one of them is being around people you don't like.
Yeah, that means the confrontation, suffering. That means the one you don't like, you have to deal with them every day. That's very suffer, right? What about the next one? Any volunteer? Yeah, Adrian.
Not getting what you want.
Oh, okay, not get what you want, right? Just like Putin, right? He get mad, right? He get angry. That means he even harm more to other people. What about our loved one? Depart from us. Either they die or they have to go far away from us. That's very suffering. Just like in the old days, right? When we were the both people. When we escaped the country, we left everything behind. We left our parents, we left our family. That's suffer, right? That kind of departure event suffer because we might die in the ocean. The last one is the chain of the body and the 4 of the mental is the chain of the physical body and the mental. We call the impermanent. That means the chain of these 2 We suffer. Why? Because we attach to the body and to the mental as real. But they are not real. They are illusion. Right? And when it changes, we suffer. For example, our physical body have to go through the birth, aging, sickness, and death. But if we so proud of our body, our beauty, we suffer, right? That is one. And then the feeling, that means our feeling, right? Yeah, doesn't matter if we have a good feeling, happy feeling, suffering feeling, neither happy, no suffering. These are the three types of feeling. Doesn't matter what kind of feeling you attach to it, you suffer. For example, when we attach to the happy feeling, Caitlin, when you have a very good feeling, you have a happy feeling, does that make you suffer later on?
Like if you like brag about it and like you rub it in people's faces, yes.
What happened when you're happy? Well, do you think that your happy feelings stay with you forever?
No.
No. When the happy feeling gone, right? What happened? We suffer, right? But when we sad, when we feel sad, right? If we attach to our sadness feeling, even suffering. But what about the people who have no happiness, and no suffering? That means neither happy, no suffering. The one who in that the state of the mind, is that a good thing? No. Because for those people, they have no motivation in their life. Usually happen to the one who have depression, and they are stuck in that kind of mindset. That is also considered as the depression. It's not a good thing, right? When you don't have a motivation, then that means you don't see anything in life. You don't have any meaning. You don't find a meaning in life. So that even worse. So, and our thinking, right? When we think, right? The thinking is not out. It come and go. If we attach to our thinking, oh, this is my thinking. If someone have different than our view, we suffer. We fight with them. And so on and so on. So I just want to say that, so the change of this thing will make us suffer. Okay. The true law of two causes of suffering. What are the two causes of suffering? For all this suffering, what are the causes? Who know? There are two causes. And you know, you remember that? Hey, you remember what are the causes? At least you give me one, that's good enough.
What is the cause?
What are the causes that create all the suffering that we have?
Desire.
Yeah, that's right. And what else? Sophia, you know what is the second one?
I'm not sure.
Ignorant. Ignorant and desire or craving. Ignorant, that means when we don't understand the law of cause and effect, or we don't understand the seven property, we will. Do you think that you create good deed from those wrong views? Agent, what do you think?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, let's say that we do not understand the law, the truth, right? Let's say that we believe in Just like the people who believe that the holy water can wash away their sin. Do you think that will be the good result for them in the future?
No.
No, because they harm other people, but they don't care because they think that the holy water can wash away the evil. That is ignorance make them suffer in the future. Does it make sense? This is important. And even they believe in the law of cause and effect, but only two components make them suffer as well. Okay. The craving, right? That means the desire, just like Putin, right? He's very greedy. He wants to invade the Ukraine. That's why he make a lot of bad deeds. He harm a lot of people. This is ignorant. Greedy or hatred will make us ignorant because we cannot see things clear when we have those two, one of those two. Okay, let's stop right here. This thing I have to go slowly for you guys so you will understand it. If I go too fast, then it's not good. So I will go slowly so you can understand. So far we know up to now. Oh, for example, do you think that the other religion they believe that animal for the human to consume? Is that the good view? Is that the right view? Alan, what do you think?
It's a good view.
You mean you believe that animal is for the human to consume?
The animal for human? What?
Oh, animal for the human to consume. We can eat them, right?
Like chicken and turkey?
Yeah, whatever the animal. They are for us to eat.
First to eat, man. I don't know what type of animal. What animal that
doesn't matter what kind of animal. Doesn't matter what kind of animal. Okay, Sophia, what do you think? Is it right that we say that animal is for the human?
No.
Is that fair? Is that fair that we say that animal is for us to eat, then human is for you to eat?
No. It's not fair.
Not fair. Animal, they just like us. They have the feeling. They are afraid of dying. The same thing with us. They have emotion. They care about their life. We do care about our life too. Then why should we say that animal for us to eat? We have the right to eat them. Then who have the right to eat us? Or we allow others to eat us? That's why Buddha said that we respect every living being, the life of every living being. If we want to live healthier, we want to live longer and happy, no killing. Remember the five precepts of the lay people. The first precept is what? No killing. Yeah. And when we respect the life of the animal, this is how we practice loving kindness and compassion. Okay. All right, we stop right here. So don't say that animal for me to eat. If we say that, then us for who to eat. Be careful. All right, let's see. Wayne. Where are you?
Every living being, our minds as one, radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness and bright. If people here in hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. In this fine reward, may all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
All right. At least we learn to distinguish between the good and the bad, so we can know how to avoid bad. We pray good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, con. Nam mô Di Phật. Sorry, con. Yeah, thank you, con.
Dạ cảm ơn thầy.
Dạ, cảm ơn thầy.
Thank you.
Mà